Right, but Giovanni Quenda to Manchester United, there's obviously the article that went out yesterday from David Ornstein suggesting that Manchester United are already accelerating talks to sign the 17-year-old winger from Sporting. Now, the price, I mean, it's been talked about as little as 40 million euros. He was previously being linked to Manchester United for 50-60 million euros. So the fact 40 million is up for grabs, this does seem like a very, very good player and a very good deal. Now, wing backs have obviously been very, very difficult to obtain in the market, and I think Patrick Dorgu, we see what happens with him, but obviously Amorim has identified Giovanni Quenda to be that right wing position for Manchester United. Now, we were asking, many United fans were talking about, do we sign a right wing back and then move Ahmad through the forward, or do we sign an inside 10 and keep Ahmad at the right wing back? And it seems like we're going to go for that right wing back now, but obviously looking for deals ahead of the summer. And I think with Quenda, he does definitely have the skill sets. Obviously, someone who worked with Amorim, and Amorim brought him through that first team at Sporting at only 17. He's got so much development in him, but the price for me does make a lot of sense. And as I said, the wing back, he's just sick and tired of seeing Mazraoui, Delo. Ahmad's done okay out there, but we just need options out there. I think Amorim's system massively relies on wing backs, and I think the fact that United don't have any is a real struggle at the current moment, and you can see that we are kind of paying the consequences for not having an appropriate wing back playing that position. I think Mazraoui hasn't been good enough, Delo hasn't been good enough, we see Malacia out there hasn't been good enough either. The fact that we are interested in Quenda does show United intent, and Ruben Amorim said he's not going to sign players that he knows, but obviously he's obviously looking at the market, seeing which sort of wing backs out there. We've been linked to Frimpong, Dumfries previously, but it's looking like Quenda is the one. And you can see sort of the profile. Amorim does like a left-footed right wing back, and that's something that really does kind of have the width and the 1v1 scenarios. And I think the fact that he has that trust already from someone like Quenda does show that he could potentially come into Manchester United. Now let's look at his attributes. He's young, he's 17. It does make very good sense that United would sign this sort of deals. We've seen the sort of players we're bringing in, young up-and-coming talent. Last season we signed Yoro, who was only 19. We signed Aiden Heaven in the January transfer window, who's 18. Quenda, 17. It's these sorts of profiles that United are looking to sign, who go on and become top talents. Now we've signed Dorgu as well. He's 20 years old for, what was it, 30 million euros. These sort of profiles that can go on and become very, very good players. And what you can say with Quenda, he's 17, so he will be at United hopefully for 7-8 years potentially, and he'll still only be 25 then, so he's got so much room for development. But I think with Quenda, it shows that we are in desperate need of a wing back, because I think if you do have two actual wing backs who are actually good in that system and play that position, you will see a huge change in the way that Manchester United want in the way in which Manchester United want to play. So that's why I think we will go out and sign someone like Quenda, with Malacia likely to go, Anthony probably getting confirmed out. You allow space for that wing back position. I do think we need more quality in depth. We can't really rely on Quenda, and Dorgu is going to be out that side. But you look what we are building, two young fullbacks for that position. It does make a lot of sense, and that allows Mazraoui, that allows Delo to go into that wing back, so go from that wing back to that centre back position, because we have someone who's actually competent out there. Listen, Delo and Mazraoui are good footballers, they just don't suit that wing back role. And I think you'll see a massive change in the way that United want to play. You'll see us actually attacking and defending as a back three rather than a back five, and slowly starting to build up the way in which we want to play. Now David Ornstein has confirmed that United will be going to sign Quenda in the summer window. Obviously nothing's going to happen in January, but we're in February now. We've got a couple of days left of the window, so yeah, let's see what happens. But that has been Quenda to Manchester United. I think he's still got so much room for development, but he's a very positive up-and-coming talent who I think, for me, Manchester United should be going to sign. We are making the right steps. I think signing these young players rather than the 50-60 million pound signings who've already established does make a lot of sense. We've seen what we've done with the youngsters so far at United. I think Quenda could be the next one. I think he has the attributes, skill set, quality, all of that stuff to play that right wing back position for Manchester United. But let's see what develops.